Hello, Facebook, and welcome to day 2 of 365 Facebook Live. Coming at you from my room. No beach surroundings today. Although I was contemplating about going outside and possibly doing this in my yard or like in the porch. We have like a full house today, so I was like trying to figure out where would be the right spot, and babe just finished with work, so I was able to just use the room. So I am here, and just wanted to add some things about what I said yesterday, which is my lives are going to be just whatever comes in the moment, whatever feels. Some will be structured, some will be about whatever I'm launching in the moment. And for now, well, at least for sure today, because I know tomorrow I am launching something super delicious and I'm so excited to share about it. But I know for today, it's more about like, in this week specifically, but maybe because I'm launching, maybe it'll be a little bit different. I'm not sure. I'm really just leading this with like an open heart. And maybe I should give myself some guidelines now that I'm talking about it out loud. Give myself some masculine structure so that I can have more freedom and have it be a little bit more streamlined. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start talking. So this filter is pretty intense. Like literally everything's blurred out of my face. Why does Facebook have the worst freaking filters? So hello and welcome. My name is Jessica Lozano. I am a women's relationship coach and feminine embodiment mentor. And I am also a ceremony facilitator. So I help women to have amazing, extraordinary, deliciously successful and sexy relationships with the love of their life, with their sacred union partner. This is my work that I came here into the world to do, at least for now. I divinely feel called, so strongly called, to lead women to their most fullest expression so they can call in the man, or if they're in a relationship, transform this relationship to a relationship where your authentic expression can be so fucking like free, and your man provides that container for that freedom to be expressed, right? I know that's what I wanted always so much in my relationship with my previous partner, who was nothing like that, who always was trying to just clip my wings and not allowing me to fly. I wanted so badly to fly. And through embodiment work, through identity work, through shadow work, through really leading myself, leading my inner child, loving my inner child, and becoming the woman that I wanted to be, despite knowing that I could possibly lose the person that I thought that I was supposed to be with for the rest of my life, which was my ex. I had to face that fear. And it was a fear that I had to really, really walk through with it, and knowing that I was going to be okay on the other side. I believe that if this person is not for me, something better is on the other side. Right? And now in this relationship, I can feel what it feels like to be with the one, to be in a sacred union relationship. And what comes with that is the things that come in relationships. Just because you're in a sacred union relationship doesn't mean that your relationship is safe from the normalities that you see in other relationships, which is in long-term relationships, things can get a little boring. Things can get dry. Things can get like plateaued, right? And that's where I also come in with women to help them break free of that plateau, because what I know about sacred union relationships is that your relationship is an upward spiral of love. If you are here and it's not moving, there's some shit to get done. There's something that needs to get looked at. Someone's not saying something. There's a shadow, there's a blockage, there's a block of fully receiving love. So once we unlock that and break free from that, which can come in so many different things, it can come in your sex life, about how awakened you are in your sexuality, about your fear about really fully trusting your man, about, you know, some issues that have happened that never really been resolved. So once we break through that, the relationship starts to go back up and starts to feel like you once used to feel. So like when you first fell in love. So that is what I do. So speaking of previous relationships, what I really want to talk about today is letting go of the old to bring in the new and trust, right? I feel like that's what I put in the description, because recently I'm going through an energetic upgrade. And one thing I do know about myself, when I go through an energetic upgrade, there's always a releasing of something old. This is why it's so important, number one, to always just be cleansing out things that you are holding on to that you no longer use. But more so, when you are actively feeling like you're stepping into something big or something new, you're creating space for something to come in, there's going to be a shift in energy, which means that the physical things in your environment, all of these things is energy, which means these things have a resonance in them, have a frequency in it. They have even memories in it, because memories are energy as well. So we need to release these things, keep what feels so high vibe when you see it, what feels so good, nurturing at home, what feels alive in your body, like peace, love, deliciousness, luxury, freedom, inspiration, groundedness, expansion. Those are the things you want to keep. Whatever else, gotta let go of. And the tricky thing is that some things have a mixed frequency in it. For example, clothes for me can have a mixed frequency for me. Meaning, like, there's two things attached to things, right? This is usually when we have a hard time of letting something go. There's an entanglement of frequencies and beliefs that you have in that. So one of the things is, I was looking through my closet because I was trying to create space, and I was looking at some clothes that I have not worn in years, but I love these items. Like, I love them so much. Number one, they don't fit me right now. But number two, I'm hoping that we can get back into them. And then three, I get a mixed feelings from it because they're gorgeous items. They're gorgeous. And they were a gift from my ex-partner, my ex-fiance. I know. Why the fuck do I still have clothes that my ex-fiance gave me? I don't fucking know. I've gotten rid of a lot of things. There's some that really had a really strong resonance where I was just like, no, I really need to get rid of this. I do not, like, every time I see this, like, he's the first thing that pops into my mind. I don't want that. And these items, I've worn them with Ron, I've created different memories and things like that, but I don't know, there's something in them that feels like I need to get rid of them. But I also love them. I also want them. I don't want to get rid of them. Like, I want to wear them again. Some of them I can fit into. Some of them I can't. I'll be like spilling out. Feeling like a little sausage. Maybe for a picture. Take a picture real quick. Let's crop that out. I'm just kidding. I don't crop. But, you know, in pictures you can work with angles and can make things look good. And I'm like, well, what is this? Because, like, I know that I've gotten rid of things before, but why not? Why not now? What's the feeling? What's the other things that are here? And it's that I don't trust that something just as nice as this can come in. I don't trust. I Therefore, I feel a lack. Therefore, I feel scarcity. Therefore, I'm just going to hold on to this because I don't think something equal or better can come in. So I'm going to hold on tight to these clothes. Right? And as these thoughts were coming in, I'm like, that's pretty interesting, because I've learned and I've been actively practicing buying clothes that feel really good, even if they're a higher price, and not going into abundance of them, meaning like not buying a lot of cheap things just because to have a lot of cheaper things, even though they're maybe okay or mediocre, but buying things that feel really good regardless of the price. But usually the things that really feel good to us come with a higher price ticket, you know? Not always, but usually. So I was like, this is interesting because I've been practicing this and this is coming up now. So it's always interesting to know whenever you are hitting next levels that there is always going to be something that comes up that you thought you have fully worked through that's coming up again, right? When you're going into next levels of receivership, when you're going into next levels of trust, of deeper intimacy, of deeper love and expansion of income, of personal power, of your feminine power, of your magnetism. Anytime we're going to another level, layer, which is really is what it really is, and what I've been discovering is that it is more of who you really are and more of you. And it's actually releasing just your limiting. It's not necessarily that there's the person in the future is different than you. She's just more of you. And sometimes it is more of you that you need to embody, which is also interesting too, right? So I had these thoughts about these items, about these clothing items. I was like, all right, that's interesting. I've had these thoughts before, and I've been actively practicing not holding on to something because of scarcity, knowing that this or something better, I can get something better will come in, right? But it was something with these clothes. I don't know, I think because these were like name brand clothes and things like that. And then I started digging deeper. And it was, well, these were the clothes that my ex bought me, right? So it's connected to the masculine providership. And behind that was, I don't trust or believe that Ron will get me as nice of these clothes. That was interesting right there. I was like, shit, I'm not trusting in my man's providership. I'm not trusting or believing, because trusting and believing go hand in hand, that he will get me something as nice as these things. I'm like, that's interesting. Because when I look at the things that we have gone shopping for, they weren't necessarily like name brand, they were some good name brands. Like, was it Free People, right? Free People got some super cute things in there that Ron bought for when he went shopping for my birthday. And it's not like these brands are like huge brands like BB and Guess and Marciano, right? Which are not like extremely luxurious brands, but they are brands. But there was this feeling, this idea, which was, I don't trust the masculine to provide, I don't trust my man to provide, or I don't even trust God or money to provide. Which therefore I cannot let go of these. Which is interesting because now I am tapping into more expansion and tapping more into being able to trust the masculine and fully receive from the masculine, which are these three things, which is men, money, and God. Right? And as I am uncovering these layers by getting rid of items, getting rid of old energies that no longer are in the same frequency for me, I'm meeting with this resistance of like scarcity, of like, I don't think I can really trust the masculine. I have to hold on. So I sat with these ideas, with these beliefs, especially the one that came in that my man will not provide, or that God will not provide, that it won't come in. And therefore I need to have these things in my closet just in case, or I need to get rid of them first and then I'll get something, right? Which you can do those things, right? Because there's different levels of trust where it's kind of like do one thing, then meet the other thing. And there's some that you just really like go all in and you say, this just does not serve me anymore. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get rid of these. I think I'm gonna sell them on Poshmark. And I committed to it. So it wasn't like just an idea. I took them out of my closet. I have them in a container because I am not going to wear them and I'm committed to selling them. I said, my man can, because then I looked at the facts. He's buying me, from a whole outfit from Free People. He's giving me big budgets, what I consider a big budget now. Maybe in the future I'd be like, can you imagine when my budget was this to go shopping? He's given me like amazing, I feel like a really good size budget to go shopping. I have just chosen where that money can go. Do you get what I'm saying? I chose, in my mind, I said, well, this isn't, I can only get like lower item things. Or, you know what I mean? Like I actively chose not to go for the name brand things for whatever reason when I could have. Or not as popular as the name brand. Because let's be honest, I'm not shopping at Walmart, okay? No, it's not for me. No, I know some people love it. I know women who are who husbands make millions of dollars. I've seen their homes. I've trained them in their homes and they still love to shop at Walmart. So there's nothing against shopping at Walmart. It's just, I don't like to shop at Walmart. So I was keeping my man small with my beliefs in just this small energetic thing. And it was just another layer to peel back, another layer to crack my heart open to him. Like, yes, he can. Another layer to trust God, to trust the divine masculine, to trust the God in Ron, and to trust that money is here. Money is always coming and always penetrating me. So then that day, or the next day, I think it was like one of those pretty soon after, like within 24, 48 hours after, Ron took me shopping. He bought me this beautiful, we went to Guess, right? Because this is one of the items that they were from Guess. And I'm like, I need to get something from Guess. Like it was, it's all things in my head. And then we got, I tried on a bunch of outfits, which I love going shopping with my man and trying on the outfits and being like his little model and getting his like opinion, right? Doing something super seductive, and teasing inside the dressing room as he's in there and I'm changing. I just love it so much. And then finally, the last dress that I tried on was the one. And I also got these cute, super, super, super cute shorts. I still have the tag on, by the way. Do you do that? Like, do you keep the tag on and try it on and wear it and then say, okay, yes, I actually really like this. Like you put it for a test run, right? That's what I do. But let me just show you how cute these shorts are because I'm so happy about them. So they have like these cute little buttons on the side. There is no pockets though, but I feel like they fit the butt super nice. So I got these. I wore them today. I'm like, what a perfect day to wear these today after having that breakthrough of questioning. And the breakthrough is the questioning of the thoughts. The breakthrough is, am I going to choose to believe in this? Am I going to choose to believe that he cannot do for me, so therefore I have to go out and do for myself? God cannot do for me, so therefore I gotta go do myself. Money will not do for me, so I just gotta, I don't believe in the magic of it. I just believe in the grind of it. So I'm just gonna go grind my way out of it to what's the word? Like, to punish that I cannot receive money unless I suffer. Or am I gonna trust and crack my heart open to the masculine. Because that is how I'm built as a woman. That is how I'm built as a woman. To open and to receive through that. So that is today's transmission. Today's day 2 of 365. If you're just catching it live now, I highly recommend jumping back to the beginning to get all the juicy details of today's transmission. And tomorrow I have something coming. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. Ugh, it is so freaking juicy. It is so juicy, and I cannot believe that I'm doing this for free. As I was creating it, I was like, oh my God, this feels like I wanted to do a free offer, and I'm like, this feels like something paid. This really does. This feels like something paid, but it may transform into something paid later on, but I can't wait. Oh my God, I haven't felt this excited and amped up since the Liberated Women in Relationships launch, which was back in November of 2022. So a year and a half ago. All right, so thank you for watching. By the way, this is, what's it called? The sheets. I clean the sheets, the pillowcases. Because this pillowcase gets really, really wrinkly. Like this material, it's like made from bamboo. And I'm going to steam it. Who the fuck does that? But I'm steaming it because I really want things to not look wrinkly, which is so not me. I used to not care about that kind of stuff at all. I was like, I don't care. I was like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to iron things. Which I don't. But, I don't have time to steam, which I will do now. And it makes everything look so much nicer and so much prettier and so much like, just breathe it in type of stuff. And there's these sprays that I spray on it. Where are they? I don't think I have it here. And let me actually go see. But since we're here, I'm actively also trying to make these lives be more like allowing myself to be myself and not so constricted of like how I need to do things, Like I said, activating my channel, whether people are watching or not. This is about, where is it? Thought it was in here. Oh, what the heck did I do with it? Oh, well. Okay, now I have to really actually look for that. So thank you for joining live today. Oh, look, this looks better with the light. I think over there was just like a little too dark. So I will see you tomorrow for day 3. And we'll see if I'll talk about, I might as well. All right. Mwah. Bye.